Hey, I'm Noah Watson.
Hey, I'm Jake Tooley.
And this is The Basement Show.
Welcome to our basement.
Yeah, we're at the Fuck House basement. And, me and Jake are both white guys in our early 20s who are not smart about anything. And so we thought, people should hear our voices when we're not in the room.
Yep. We have huge egos, and that's what you're here for.
Yeah, so a lot of this is just going to be me and Jake talking, and then we're going to get some of our friends on here to talk.
And we have the power of editing, so we get to make them sound however we want.
And also, we're going to cut in a bunch of shit that's not just us talking, I guess. Kind of some sketchish.
Some weird
some
noises,
sketch kind
maybe.
of thing. Funny noises, ray guns.
Burps.
Yeah.
Ray guns.
Yeah.
We're going to have some fun. We're just fucking bored in a basement, so we made a show.
Yeah. Alright, now that we've explained the format, how about we take a listen to our first clip?
I watched a documentary about a guy that spent a year in space, and I wanted to talk about it. And naturally, we started talking about fucking in a lake. So, okay, I was watching this documentary on Netflix. Yeah. First of all, it's weird. So it's called A Year in Space. That's the name of it.
Okay.
It's broken up into like 13 episodes, and they're each like 12 minutes long. It's so weird.
Why would they do that like that?
I don't know. Like, you just make an hour.
Yeah,
I don't know why they... It's so weirdly broken up. It's like a YouTube series, but it's on Netflix. I don't know. It's called.
Okay.
It's about fucking what's his name? Not Robert Kelly. Scott Kelly, I think, is his name. He's an astronaut.
Robert, that's R. Kelly. It's about R. Kelly in space, dude. He's got space bitches doing his work for him.
I can't pee on anybody because there's no gravity.
He's trying to pee, and it just keeps going to the ceiling.
It comes out in bubbles.
Dude,
Or also, here's the thing: if you look up a picture of Scott Kelly, the astronaut, he kind of looks like Robert Kelly, the comedian. They're both very bald.
Oh, Bobby Kelly!
Yeah,
that was
like
the thing. There's two Robert.
Also
Kelly.
funny to picture Bobby Kelly in space. Right. But like he's just this fucking bald.
You're freaking out. Get me down!
I don't like it, dude. Put me down. I want to go back. But yeah, him. And here's the thing, it's mainly focused on this American NASA astronaut, even though there's a Russian astronaut that did the exact same mission he did, but they give two fucks about him. Yeah. And it's all about this guy. And apparently that's a long time in space. It's a year. Which, by the way, is 364 days. They didn't even make it a year. They kept calling it a year.
What a bitch.
What? They do that.
Dude, stay one more day.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Just round it out.
Well, that's the way the Earth turns, or whatever, science bullshit.
Yeah.
But it's fucking fascinating, but also makes you think. Like, what would you do if you're about to spend a year? And half the episodes are about the before he even takes off.
Yeah.
It's all about the anticipation, what he's wants to do, what his like your bucket list of before you go to space things.
Yeah.
What do you like? And what are you doing before you go to space for a year? Because he was like, his were lame. He's so fucking lame NASA astronaut that he was just like, I just want to jump in the pool one more time. And like, it's like that was, they showed him as soon as he got back.
It's like, a documentary of him like doing shit he normally does for the last time.
He's just like, oh, I'm going to miss toast. Or like, I was like, dude, you're so fucking lame. Like, you're about to be in space for a year. You might not come back. Like, you've seen 3 shuttles explode recently.
Dude, imagine, but you gotta think at the same time, imagine how good a ham and cheese sandwich tastes the last time you eat it before you, like, for a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, normal shit's gotta be, like, fucking awesome.
Just a regular PB&J. Because he keeps talking like, I just want to feel a cold breeze one last time. And you're like, all right, dude.
It's him in his house, and he's eating toast and stepping outside to feel a breeze every 30 minutes.
That's his big last hurrah before he goes to fucking space, dude.
Because I'm going to miss this. Every day I've ever had, I'm going to miss this.
And he's got, like, 2 daughters and like a hot new girlfriend that is clearly not the mother of his daughters. Yeah. And she's like, I I mean, clearly only there for his astronaut money.
Yeah.
And the fact that he gets to leave for a year, and she's like, "This is
make
great."
A lot of money?
Yeah, dude.
How much money do astronauts make?
I don't know. How much money would it take to send you up to fucking space for a year?
Dude, the thing is I feel like, the president doesn't make shit.
Yeah, but he's not supposed to.
Yeah, but
astronauts are heroes.
How is an astronaut a hero? He's gonna come back with less bone mass, in 60 days, dude.
The funniest part is when they get out of they land, crash land in this fucking field in Russia, and the rescue team goes out there, opens up the hatch, and then they can't fucking walk, so they have to be carried out like babies, like, "Hey, everybody!" And their heads are just fucking just tilted to the side, and they're just like, "We're back!" Like putting a wheelchair with a blanket over their legs. Dude, Godspeed those heroes.
Dude, that's how we know that Roosevelt went to space and didn't tell anybody. Yeah. That's how you get polio. Dude, Debbie Wooten's been to space.
Every person in a wheelchair you've seen
is a lying astronaut.
Yeah, an undercover Russian operative. But yeah, it's like, and then they keep interviewing this hot housewife who's just living in this Texas mansion on NASA money, and she's like, "Yeah, I miss him. Whatever, it's fine. I mean, I'm all right." He's just such a boring
fucking dude.
Astronauts are supposed to be cool,
Dude, they're all Boy Scouts.
They're all
fucking
follow the rules, nerds.
Yeah, dude. Well, you have to be to end up in space, which I think is lame. You know what I mean? Get somebody in your program with a fucking personality.
Yeah.
We need a rock and roll astronaut. Dude, Buzz Aldrin is a fucking square.
Yeah, there's no astronauts with like a bleached stripe in their hair.
Yeah, dude. Buzz Aldrin, he did punch that one conspiracy theorist, and that's probably the coolest moment of his whole life.
Not walking on the moon. But punching that guy with the camera.
I forgot that he did that when I said that.
Yeah, he was like the second guy. And they keep... I think I've seen enough videos of what's it like to live on a space station? It's like, yeah, things fucking float, dude. It's old news. You gotta, and then...
I read a whole dictionary. That's what I did in space, dude. I had nothing better to do.
And they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go out for a spacewalk." Ooh! And then it's like, can you tweak that antenna to the left? It's just nothing exciting. It's not gravity, there's no crazy... You don't gotta go out there and save Matt Damon or nothing.
Dude, fucking... You can't jerk off in space.
I also wondered that. What do you do...
Dude, because you can't avoid a boner. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there's men and women on that station.
Yeah. There's no way they're fucking in space.
I don't think they would be allowed to.
Yeah.
Also, the woman's Russian, so...
Ew. Yeah, dude. Do you imagine... Talk
dirty to me.
Fucking somebody talk dirty to me. I say convection.
I wonder what... they're doing as far as self-pleasure. They really avoid that topic. They don't talk about that.
Well, dude, if you I think it's similar to like if you push your boner down in a pool, you know what I mean? You just break your dick.
What?
You know that, dude? No, dude. The way your dick is shaped and the way it functions and stuff. If you get a boner in a pool and you try and push it down, you can fuck up your dick so bad, and you can destroy your dick in space.
What are you pushing down on? Like this? Like this?
No, not fucking jamming it.
You're
no,
not pushing it back in?
Push it down.
Oh. And you're gonna break your own dick.
You can break your dick doing that.
I've never heard of this in my life.
Yeah, dude. I used to get warned about it before going to pools all the time. If you get a boner. I think a lifeguard one time.
No way, dude,
I swear to God. I think I was 9 and a lifeguard told me that.
No way. He was fucking with you.
Dude,
clearly.
Maybe. But
that's just something you believed for your whole adult life. It's like, no, dude, your dick will explode if you touch it underwater. A lifeguard told me.
I've fucked underwater.
A 14-year-old lifeguard told me at the kiddie pool one time.
Dude, I swear to God, that's a thing.
I've never heard of that.
Have you ever tried to push your boner down in a pool?
It's not. Why are you pushing it down so hard? What? involved with the motion of pushing it
You
down.
don't grab and twist your dick when you've got a
giving
boner.
it an Indian burn.
You don't grab it halfway down the middle and try to break it.
Go away! Go away!
Like
Get out of here! I'm embarrassed!
You don't punch yourself in the crotch when you're fucking hard.
It's just a 2-piece. Be cool.
Public.
Yeah, no, I've never heard that, and I've been to a lot of swimming pools.
Dude, when I was
I've gotten a lot of boners in pools, and not once did I ever break my dick by accident either.
Okay.
So what happens? Here's the thing. So you got a boner in a public pool, and you're just not touching it. What are you doing?
No, I didn't have a boner. It's like somebody said,
so you scared yourself.
hey, if you get a boner and you try to push it down, it'll break.
Yeah. And then all right, well, I guess I'll never get a boner underwater, or you get out of the...
No, it's just every time I got a boner, I just let it hang.
Yeah, you just wouldn't touch it.
You just wouldn't touch it. You can't tell under the water,
Unless they got goggles.
Nobody's got goggles.
People got goggles. What are you talking about? Yeah, people would swim under.
No, because I've fucked underwater and shit.
Gross.
Yeah, dude. I fucked in a lake one
Ew.
time. I fucked in a lake.
That's how diseases start.
Yeah,
that's how the first fish became a human, and somebody fucked in a pool.
We didn't have any form of birth control, so I came and it was just like a ribbon, floating out to the surface, and she had to swim away from it.
Yeah,
she was afraid,
like a spider
afraid
that
of
lands
getting
in the
pregnant.
Water.
Yeah,
gross.
Yeah, we were like,
what's that like to come underwater? I've never done it.
Dude, fucking underwater isn't good.
I've heard it's not great.
Yeah.
In a shower, it's not great.
It's better than not fucking, but it's not.
Why don't you just go on the shore?
What?
Why didn't you go on the shore to fuck? On the sand?
We did. We did all of it.
Oh, you also fucked in the water?
We also fucked in the water.
You could have just stayed on the shore.
Yeah. I don't know.
You just come in sand like it's a cat box?
Yeah, dude. And then I threw it on top.
It clumps up and you can play with it a little bit, roll it around your hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
They kept showing this other thing, they're about their feet, because how they move around and stay still is if there's there's little straps on the bottom or on the walls or whatever that they hook their toes under to stay put.
Yeah.
And so you're constantly there's no pressure on the bottom of your feet.
Yeah.
So they showed a before and after, and it looks like your feet got turned upside down, dude. It's insane.
What?
It's they get calluses and hardened on the tops of their feet.
What?
And those those tendons that go into your toes,
Yeah.
how they kind of stick up a little bit.
Yeah.
They're muscular now.
What? Fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's weird. And it's clearly that's the only situation the human body's that's not what.
Maybe we should stop going into space.
Well, they're doing a lot of important research on how bubbles float around up there, and how to brush your teeth in zero gravity. They're doing important work.
We got shit to figure out down here, and obviously we're not supposed to be up there. You know what I mean? That's not good for us.
Here's the thing, they didn't talk about any of the experiments because they kept being no, they're doing very important work, but they wouldn't tell you what they're researching.
Yeah.
And they kept saying oh, we got a lot of work to do up here, and then they would just be on a laptop, and you're what work are you doing?
You do this from home?
Are you working from home from space right now?
Hey, we got an ad read here.
What?
Yeah, we got sponsored.
Who the fuck would sponsor us?
I'll read it. Hey folks, this episode is brought to you by that single shoe in my closet. Have you ever been cleaning out your closet and thought, I couldn't tell you the last time I saw this shoe with its better half? Well, we have a solution for you. If you send us that singular shoe, we will find its match and return it to you within a week. It's like getting a brand new pair for half the price. So, if you want to send us your shoe at P.O. Box 72 in Portland, Oregon, 97211, we guarantee a fresh pair by the end of the week. Email any questions to ffboys@hotmail.com. That is ffboys@hotmail.com for any questions. Now let's get back to the episode.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
It sounds like a good place.
No, people do that out there. They just live on boats because it's cheaper. And they,
the bay, just parked in the bay.
Yeah, Sausalito. There's a whole boat culture out there. They're the boat guys. They all wear windbreakers. Yeah, they're the boat guys.
dude. They hang out. They hang out at Starbucks until the bar's open, and then the bar's open. They hang out there, sleep on their boat for like 2 hours, get back up, and just do the whole fucking thing over and over
like
again.
the saddest National Geographic show is the boat guys.
Yeah,
it comes
dude.
on after Ice Road Truckers.
They all
The
smoke
boat
meth
guys.
and rob each other.
Bunch of fucking California Starbucks goers.
Dude, tight knit community. Those boat guys.
Coming up next, watch this man commit suicide off of his boat.
They actually did do a documentary on the
spilled
boat
wine
people
on
of
his
Sausalito. A bunch of weird fucking.
It has to be hard to hold a documentary together when you have that much like paranoia.
Yeah.
Like where it's like, okay, how much are they saying is something that we could use and pass off as like not just some
believe them?
highly subjective reality.
Well, I
kind of
do
thing.
think it was propaganda to get them kicked out of the bay. I think
Right,
that's
okay.
what it was. I think that's the reason for
Fuck
the
the boat
documentary.
guys.
They did not make them look good.
Anti-boat guy.
Yeah.
Look at the what a very such a peppy, cool culture that we have here.
Yeah,
in
Aaron
the Bay.
Sausalito.
Just like that son of a bitch. He stole my blender a long time ago.
This
He's
is
been
my
working-
favorite trash. This is my least favorite trash. I
That
keep them on
divorce
outside
guy's
of the
bumming
boat.
me out. Can we get him out of here?
Yeah.
It smells like wine.
Yeah, dude. I like to throw my beer can holders out in the ocean, see if I can catch a turtle. that is the.
He's got seagull friends. That's Jim, and over there that's Oscar, and they fight sometimes over the pizza I eat. But
Dude, I had a couple boat friends. One was Doug, and he used to be
are they grown men?
grown men in
Why
their
were you
50s.
friends with so many grown men as a
Dude,
child?
I used to just hang out with with adult
You
ass
have so many like
scumbags.
old
Yeah.
friends that are like now 50 something.
No,
that's how
they're
it
probably
is.
60
Like
at this
when you
point.
want to be like when you want to do drugs when you're younger,
Gotta go make
it's just
friends
kind of
with
like,
older
hey, you have to hang out with these scumbags who are just
Yeah,
kind
we're
of like.
willing to do drugs with
who are-
kids.
I actually
Yeah,
met these
if you
people
have to
when I
hang-
got sober.
Oh,
Is what
okay,
happened.
okay,
Yeah.
great.
Dude, I used to just hang around Marin City, which was it's like the ghetto of Marin. It's
Yeah.
like Marin is like this beautiful thing, and there was a whole big racist. Like sometime in the 1950s, they segregated Marin County, and they made the black area Marin City, destroyed them financially, and literally planted trees so you can't see the entire part of that entire part of Marin from the freeway.
Okay.
So like people can drive through Marin their whole lives and not know it's there and shit.
Yeah, just that high level urban
High
development
fucking level
racism.
shit. And it was like I used to work at a Starbucks in the middle of Marin City, and so I'd meet all the boat people from
That's where you met the boat
Sausalito.
guys.
That's where they hung out. And I used to have a friend named Tarek who moved from Jamaica.
Tar what?
Tarek, and he used to sit in the lobby of Starbucks, and he would just look at the ceiling and just do this all day, and people would
That's the
walk
scariest
in.
face I've ever seen.
People walk in and be like, "What the fuck is wrong with him?" And I tried to get the balls up so many times to ask him, like, "Dude, you're like totally normal." As soon as we get outside, what is going on in there?
What are
And
you
he's
doing?
like,
So he
"Hey,
would
the
come in
fluorescence
and
hurts my
just-
eyes."
Yeah, like so he would just be like wiggling his eyebrows and just looking up
Doing that.
into
Clenching his
rolling
jaw?
his
Yeah,
eyes
dude.
into the back of his head and clenching his jaw.
He said the
Yeah.
lights hurt his eyes.
No,
He's
yeah.
a cool dude.
Dude, that guy's a sleeper agent.
Get some sunglasses,
He's
dude.
a
He's halfway to transforming into a fucking Russian agent. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, dude,
The
Tarek
buzzing
is
of the
tight.
lights is like
Yeah.
short circuiting his brain.
But my boat friends were Doug, who was he used to be a pastor at a Korean church, and he was an Air Force pilot, and now he scuba dives to retrieve lost goods off the dock. So he used to
Oh.
get paid like $130 an hour to
Somebody drops a
scuba
wedding
dive
ring.
and shit. Exactly. Then he'd go find it, and then the other guy was Justin. Now I had to stop talking to Justin because he was all right for a while, and he used to call me Little Man, and I liked it because
Okay.
he was like he
Yeah.
was super fucking huge and shit, and we used to talk about poetry or whatever. And
Okay,
yeah.
interesting relationship.
Yeah,
Edgar
dude,
Allan
he was
Poe?
probably 60 or something. He liked he liked William S. Burroughs a lot, and
Okay, yeah.
like all that shit. And then my friend opened up a shop in Sausalito, and he used to show up at their work with roses, and they'd be like, "Hey, thank you for the roses, leave." And then he would go, I think he stopped in one time, and he said, "Why don't you want to fuck me?" And they were just like, "Oh, that's weird." And he was like, "Give me a kiss." And they said no, and they were like, "Fuck you, bitch, I'm gonna ruin your life." And then he came back like a week later, just like, "Hey, sorry about that whole thing, but I've got a bunch of poems here. Can you
No, dude.
mail them?" Can you mail? He said, "Can you mail them to the little man?" Is what he
No!
said.
No! We can't help you.
Yeah.
Wait,
That was
so-
Justin.
Wait, so why'd you have to stop talking to him?
I don't
Okay,
understand.
good. Where's the part where it becomes bad?
Yeah, I met him at a
Jesus
deep parts.
Christ.
Wow. Fucking Justin.
Fucking
Yeah.
romantic.
Oh my god. I can't believe it. Oh, you're a genius. It's just a $30 podcast, and those people just send us all their shoes. Oh, the Foot Fetish boys have done it again.
Learn the meaning of hierarchies.
The meaning of what does that even mean?
Well,
Your
like
4th of July was so much different than mine.
no. You know what I'm talking about? When you play with kids in the fucking summertime,
Yeah.
like things get weird. Things get out of control. You hurt somebody cries. You're always out, and you end up. If there's like 6 of you, you get pressured into doing some shit you don't want to do.
peer
It's
pressure.
always what it is. And if it's 2 of you, you just got a whole day, and like a day.
Hey, you gotta keep coming up with ideas.
Yeah,
There's
dude.
just 2 of you.
Well, the thing is a day when you're like 8 years
Oh,
old is
so
like
long.
a lifetime.
You got
So,
until sundown or
dude,
later.
you go on a full-on fucking
Kids wake
hero's
up so
journey.
early.
Yeah, they
We woke
do.
up at 3 today. Kids
Yeah.
were up at crack
fucking
of
8,
dawn.
9 in the morning.
They've been having a day.
Well, the thing is like the morning to the night for like an 8-year-old kid is an entire hero's journey.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? You
Every
gotta
day is a
cross
story.
the threshold.
But every day is a story that they don't know how to tell.
Yeah, yeah.
They come home, they're just like, well, I didn't even know how to tell you about what I did today. It was fucking crazy.
No, but like if you got another kid there, you just get to know each other like weirdly well. Like things happen, and you end up with kids. They're all telling you about like ghost stories and shit, and how there's a crazy guy in the woods behind their house. You go looking for him, and at some point he pulls his dick out in the woods, and you're like, "Here, pull yours out too." And you're like, "I don't wanna." You
The
know?
ghost I thought I was going to see. I don't want to.
Dude, I remember there was a kid, Carlos, I grew up with, and we would go out in the woods behind his house, and there was actually a shed a dude lived in. We would
Really?
go look through the windows and shit, and there was like, he was just a guy who lived in the woods. I don't know what the deal was.
Yeah.
But we were out there one time, and he just goes, "I don't tell people this, but I've only got one ball." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's just right
You were
up here."
talking to the guy in the shack?
No, this was my
Oh,
friend.
this was your friend.
Carlos.
I thought this was the guy in the shack that was like, I don't tell people this because nobody comes out here to talk to me.
He goes, "Hey, kids, I only got one ball."
I was like, oh my god.
No, we were looking for the
Talking
dude
to
in
this
the
maniac?
shed. No.
Okay, I get what you're saying. It's Carlos.
Yeah, where you
Had
just
one-
get to know him.
Had one ball.
You know, he had one ball. I think he got it fixed later. I think he was born
good.
and it was stuck up here.
What?
It just never dropped
What?
in utero.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that where they start? Were my balls up there? And I just
Yeah,
didn't
they
know
were.
It?
Dude, fucking,
How old-
your
how old are you
testicles
when they
start
drop?
out as, they drop in the womb.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So when I wasn't
Yeah,
a real person.
Well, dude, when you're a baby, you know your balls used to be ovaries. They used to be ovaries.
That's why it's the same as our
Yeah.
nipples used to be the same nipples.
Exactly. It's
Isn't
what
that
it
weird?
is.
Yeah, a baby, because a baby always starts from
From female.
female and then it chooses to be male.
I
said that weird.
It makes a decision. It makes a decision. It has nothing to do with your
Yeah.
identity. You fucking choose it. It's a lifestyle.
I said that weird. I don't. Oh boy. So on 4th of July you were just out there looking for the guy in the shack. You weren't watching fireworks. The topic was 4th of July, not summer.
Well, no, the thing, it got me thinking about summer. It started with it. Because,
okay.
The point I was making, it was like, 4th of July used to be like a day, you know what I mean? Like at the start of the day, your parents would be yelling at you, like throwing sunscreen on you.
There's always a
and
plan.
shit.
You're always going somewhere to celebrate.
Exactly.
You can't just do it at home.
Yeah.
You can't just...
Fucking, and then you end
Some
up with
people
a...
do, but then if you're doing it at home, then everyone's coming over to your home.
Exactly. Yeah, whatever it is. You got the plan. You end up with a bunch of kids you don't know, so you got to go bond by shitting in the woods together.
Because everyone gets there so early. You're like, well, the fireworks don't start till sundown, so we got to go shit in the woods until then.
Yeah, you get a crush on the one girl who shit further away from you than the other one, so you couldn't smell it,
Yeah. That's how you base your crushes?
Yeah, dude, whether or not I can smell their shit.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, and then, like, by the time everybody's feelings get hurt.
Everyone gets back to the house for fireworks, and a lot has happened since we all got to the house.
Exactly. You've all gone on a journey, and then, like, at the end of the night...
Found out about Carlos's ball thing.
Carlos
we
got
all
his
shit in the
feelings
woods.
hurt.
We could have just come back here, but we shit in the woods.
Yeah.
There was a scary guy in a shack.
Yeah.
And now it's time to watch some fire explode.
Yeah, and then the fireworks go off, and it's always this thing where it's like you got the girl who you've got a crush on, and you're like, oh my god, what if she looks at me? Like I know that
I gotta kiss her if she looks at me.
Like she's in love with me, but she just doesn't want to say it. You know,
yeah.
Like a fucking psychopath. Like you're gonna go to her house and steal her shit.
How old are we talking?
It's 17.
Okay.
You know when you're 17, you just used to go shit in the woods with your buddies.
We didn't have woods. We just had cornfields. I never shit in a cornfield though.
You never shit in a cornfield?
No.
You never shit outside?
No.
Okay, see,
I'm trying to think. I can't remember a time I ever shit outside.
Dude, I used to just
go
out into the
so
woods.
Wait, hang on. A bunch of kids came back with shitty asses? Hang on a second. I didn't even think about that.
No.
What did you wipe with?
Well, no. That was just an example of some kind of weird shit. I don't think I ever went out and did a communal shit in the
I'm
woods.
just picturing a bunch of 12-year-olds come back and all their parents are like, why do you all smell like shit? It's like, well, we wanted to shit in the woods, but we didn't have toilet paper. We didn't think that far ahead, so we just...
It's like I think when you're a kid, you know what I mean? You haven't fully formed to anything.
No.
Yeah, you still got like that fucking weird like hunt and gather fucking instinct in your brain.
It's an adventure.
Yeah, so like you get out in the woods, you don't have parents around to show you what a structure is anymore, so you just get fucking weird.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Shit, and we're in the woods.
Yeah, I would just
one of them needs to shit, and then he just says it, and everyone's like, that kind of sounds fun. I don't even need to shit, but let's do it.
I don't know. I need to go into the woods.
I need to go shit in the woods, dude.
I don't need to shit in them, but I think I should go out.
Honestly,
and
as an
get
adult,
weird
I want to
for a
go
minute.
camping, and I would totally enjoy a prepared, like if because they have that, camper biodegradable toilet paper you can bring out there.
Yeah.
So you go.
I mean, you got to stay green. You know, you don't want to go out in the woods and throw your fucking nasty
I'm not putting
shitty
Charmin out there.
Charmin, some fucking.
But what I'm saying is, if I'm prepared for it, I would love to shit in the woods.
Yeah, dude, I actually really want to go
But
camping.
here's the thing, on the other end,
I'd say that out loud.
As an adult, an unprepared shit in the woods, that sounds like a nightmare. If you, like imagine like a road trip, you have to pull over and shit in the woods.
Yeah.
That is never good.
I don't think I've ever had to do that.
Me neither, but you hear the horror stories. Well, you don't even have to get out of the car for that.
Yeah, you just piss between the seats.
No.
You just fucking...
You piss in a bottle.
Dude,
you ever pee in a bottle on a road trip?
Yeah, but also it's way fucking... If you're on a long stretch of
freeway... It's way easier just to piss in between the seats.
Yeah. No, like if you just fucking... If you're just going, nobody's gonna stop. You know what I mean?
No, you can pull over, but also, if you don't want to stop, it's also fun to pee in bottles.
Yeah,
you gotta get a big bottle of it. It's always more than you think.
I think what it is I think when I was little, I pissed in a can and cut the head of my dick. So I think I don't.
You don't
like
use
the
cans.
Well, my dad would just throw me whatever was in there.
Your dad.
Yeah.
They put her through the. How small of a dick did he think you had?
You don't fucking shove your whole dick in the can.
You can with a bottle.
Push it in. Dude, how thin is your dick?
Dude, you gotta get the right bottle. You can't use like a soda bottle.
Okay, I was picturing you like funneling, like pushing in it like you're packing a pipe.
If it's soft, you could probably, squeeze it in there.
No way.
Hang on,
dude.
I'm trying to think.
Dick like tissue paper? You can just fucking shove it in there. You ring it
my
up.
My soft dick is like gelatin. It's just you can squeeze it into anything.
On a
It's
hot
just-
day,
it's like
if
a
you
rat,
lay
dude.
down, it just forms
Dude,
to your
that
thighs.
right now it's just fucking. It's a big old pile of mush. You got a rigid dick over there? What?
Yeah, my dick's like, all right. I don't know. Let's
get back to the 4th of July.
Go. Yeah, 4th of July.
Can I tell mine?
I
Let's start with yours.
yeah.
Okay, well, in contrary to your 4th of July, here's a little Midwestern 4th of July.
Okay.
Because what we would
I
do.
think that's a coast thing. I think in where with your friends is
Well,
universal.
no, I'm just telling you, not the friends thing. I'm telling you, there were probably 4th of Julys where we all went over to a house, but mainly
Yeah.
if we weren't going over to a house, me and my parents, it was our tradition. We would spend it in the Pizza Hut parking lot. Exactly. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So okay, and I wrote it. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it. Fucking. There was a park, in Greenwood. There was a park where they had a big fireworks show. They launched them in the air, but around that park there was a lot of businesses. And if you didn't want, my parents didn't like crowds, and it's the closer you get, the harder it is to park. So what we would do is there from a pretty good. You could really see them.
Yeah.
They're in the air. You could see them from quite a ways. There was actually multiple fireworks shows on different days that we would go, and we would never go to the fireworks show. We would go near the fireworks show, and then watch it from a distance. And the big one, we just found a Pizza Hut parking lot, and we would park, and we would order a pizza, and then wait while it was being cooked, and
Not even a good pizza.
Oh, I love pizza.
Dude, the Midwest is so
That's
sad.
what I started with. I was like, oddly enough, pizza is the food I think of when I think... Because usually people think burgers and fries... Not fries. Burgers and burgers and fries.
Dude, if you guys need to, check out some scenery, do you ever just drive out to the Walmart and just fucking check out the architecture?
Dude, Walmart was like... If we had nowhere else to go in the
Yeah.
middle of the night, we would just go walk around Walmart.
Oh, my God.
I'm not kidding. I don't know how many times I did that. It's 24-hour Walmart.
Dude,
And you would do... I have videos of me just sticking plungers on my friends' nipples, and we would just
this
go and
is
get
why
into
all
Walmart
the serial
shenanigans.
killers come from the Midwest.
Yeah, we have fucking... Yeah, it's nothing to do that.
Yeah.
Like, what, I'm not... Like, people go, haha, like, think I'm joking with them. There is nothing to do there. We would go... There was a fucking Steak and Shake 24 hours. Across from a Walmart, there was 24 hours. We would go eat, and then when we'd been there until 2 a.m., we'd be like, all right, well, it's time to go bother the people at Walmart.
Yeah.
And so we'd go anyways.
Well, we used to do shit like that, but we used to, go to the top of a hill, and look out over the ocean.
There was no hills. No hills to go to.
Definitely no ocean.
No ocean, no hills.
You
We
just,
go out. We would drive. We would also, if we wanted to drive around, and fucking waste gas. We that's what we would do. We would just drive around cornfields. There's nothing to do.
yeah, Jesus.
So, anyways, the big 4th of July plans is me and my parents are going to go to Pizza Hut and get a large meat lovers and some breadsticks. And then this is a weird memory. I didn't even remember it until I started writing. So we wouldn't just have a regular set of chairs and like a picnic table. What we had, I don't even know where the fuck they bought this. It was the size of a briefcase, made out of plastic, and it would unfold into a table with 4 seats connected to it. It was like a really tiny, maybe 4x4, then foot wide seats.
Yeah.
Like plastic picnic bench thing.
Dude.
And then me and my parents, I was a fat kid, my parents are fat. And we would sit on this thing until it would just creak and moan while we're stuffing our faces of fucking breadsticks and meat lovers watching fireworks. And just... And then eventually we broke it.
Dude, that purchase is a very middle America. Just like that thing where it's like...
I don't know where they found it.
There's no reason for that to have even been
get
invented.
regular chairs and a fold-up table.
It's like when you buy a water slide with a built-in arch
Yeah,
on it,
we
where it's
had
just
one. We had one.
why do you need the arch? Just throw some saran wrap down a fucking hill, dude.
You don't need it. It's very... I don't know. My mom probably bought it at some Target in 1997 or something, and we just had it forever. It was definitely old by the time I was using it.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, it's fucking... And then...
That reminds me of hanging out with my grandparents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Grandparents are definitely like, I bought this briefcase table.
And they get mad when it doesn't work how it's advertised. You know what I mean? I paid $19.99 for this shit.
It's always an infomercial thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else happened? We would do that year after year, by the way.
Yeah.
There were other people that would sit in this parking lot too, by the way.
Yeah.
Most of them didn't order from the Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
We did. And we would bring like different families every once in a while. Like they'd park their minivan next to our car, and we'd have a little or a buffer zone. We would eat, set up our table in between, and then every 5 minutes somebody would think they found a parking spot and almost hit us with their fucking truck. It was just a lot of fun. One year we invited who at the time was not the head pastor, but the head pastor's family. He was like a youth minister then, and his kid was like a year older than me. And this kid, by the way, real preacher's kid. Fucking, I hated this guy.
Okay. Well, tell me what you mean by preacher's kid, because the preacher kids I had growing up were like fucking crazy.
Okay, well, he was a real Midwestern preacher. Like, we thought he was like a bad kid, but he was a very normal person.
Yeah.
He was just a real douchebag. He like was real into basketball and like basketball culture as a white suburban kid, and would dress like just Michael Jordan or somebody. And
how does Michael Jordan dress?
I don't know. He dresses like.
And you're like, what basketball? I gotta think, who plays it?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. He was real into basketball. I think he was into the Bulls, which he was like really. So again, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I know a little bit.
I don't. I did. Yeah. Dude, when I
don't remember.
About
here's the
like
thing. I don't remember very specific details as to why I didn't like him. Yeah. But I just remember he was not very well liked, especially going into high school. Like he was just a real douchebag as he grew up too. But even back then, it's funny to me like that he was a very tough guy, outward presenting person. Yeah. But I knew him as the kid that we invited to fireworks, and he cried in his mother's minivan the whole time because he was afraid of fireworks.
I love those. Where it's
also
like, dude,
afraid. Also went to his
shit, but I know who you are deep down.
Like it's funny because before the fireworks started, we were just hanging out, and you could just see him getting fucking nervous and jittery, just like, when is it gonna start? I know I don't like these. When's it gonna start? And I was like, why are you being so weird, dude? And then they started, and he's like, I'm gonna get in the van. Yeah. I was like, what? The fireworks just started. Like, this is the time to not be in the van. Also, the same kid who had his birthday a couple years earlier, Chuck E. Cheese, and cried when Chucky came out to wish him a happy birthday.
I get that, dude. That fucker. God damn. That guy was a fucking freak. Whoever's behind that mask, dude, a mask is always worth it. The Easter Bunny freaked me out too, because you can see the face.
That was before like good costumes. Yeah. They didn't realize how to make costumes for children, and they just made what worked, so it was just always terrifying looking.
Well, have they ever improved it?
You go to Disney World now, those costumes are pretty like, oh my god, it's the characters.
Why would I go to Disney World now?
Dude, Disney World's awesome. What are you talking about?
I've never gone.
Great roller coasters.
Dude, if I didn't go in my childhood, I wouldn't go now.
I guess now I do have the nostalgia factor, but also just as far as impressive rides go, they're pretty good rides.
I don't do.
You walk past all the bullshit on the way in, like all the stuff. Like the first 100 yards you get in there is for children.
Okay.
It's like the characters and this and that, but then you get past all that, and it's the fucking rock and roller coaster, and you're listening to Aerosmith doing loop-de-loops, and it's pretty dope.
That does sound. I like Aerosmith.
Dude, there's a whole Aerosmith themed ride now. Again, the whole line is very popular, right? So it's like a fucking 2-hour wait, unless you have a dad with MS.
Yeah. You lucky bastard.
Oh,
with
dude,
your
that's
fucking crippled dad.
We went to Disney World so much and rode so many because we were just like, we're in a wheelchair. Put us on the ride, please. Anyways, if you do wait in the whole line, you're listening to Aerosmith, in and out, a bunch of fucking memorabilia. It's kind of like a what's the restaurant?
Oh, Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah, but it's all Aerosmith.
Yeah.
And then they have this Disney's good about even when you're waiting in line, there's a room you go in, like they shuffled, all right, the next 70 people in line go into this room, and there's like a video you watch. So you're still waiting for the ride.
Okay, yeah.
But like it's interactive, and there's like you're like, all right, now we're in this change of scenery. And it's real good about it. It's real cool.
See, that's kind of fucking.
And then they play this video, and it's kind of a screen in the back, but up front they have some instruments and shit. It's like it looks like a recording studio.
Okay.
And then it's like the band comes in. It's like, oh, we didn't even realize you guys were here. Why don't you fucking come on down to the show we're about to go to?
Yeah.
We'll get you front row passes. Whatever, it's some stupid fucking video with Steven Tyler. And then he's like, we'll send a real fast limo. And then they're like, all right, see you at the show. And then the video's over. It's real cringy.
Yeah.
That's like, again, it's for the children. But
dude,
it's
just
like,
his big fucking lips on the fucking.
Yeah. I wish I did a Steven and Tyler impression.
Wow!
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Here, in this next clip, me and Jake Tooley get into the philosophy of lovemaking.
I needed some advice, so we're gonna end on that.
We're animals, biologically we're animals. Animals, I don't understand where marriage came from, know, and you gotta think, gorillas, they're not gonna fuck one person.
No, gorillas fuck as many others as possible.
Exactly. We're all a bunch of gorillas.
Yes.
We should just fuck each other.
Yeah, follow Noah on Grindr, everybody.
This is my deepest, truest belief.
No, we should.
Is that we should just
if everyone believed that.
Transfer energies.
Come.
Energies. Like it's like the ocean. It's so natural.
It ebbs and flows.
It's like breathing, and we can spiritually experience one another in a way that both celebrates
I've heard him say
our
this at a bar
physical
before.
confines as beings, and also transcends them. Spiritually connect.
Yes.
Between one another.
Sounds like you're looking at the stars right now.
Purest form you possibly can through the act of physical lovemaking.
Ew, I didn't like that part.
No. Really, deeply, truly, we're animals who operate on a spiritual plane.
Is anybody
And
else
we have to
turned on?
feed. We have to feed our spiritual selves, and the best way to do that is through connection. And what better to connect than getting your dick wet?
Yeah, that's a great way to connect.
Slip in that meat sleeve and get yourself a higher understanding.
Coochie.
Coochie Chakra.
What is that?
That's what you're opening up.
Oh.
It's the Coochie Chakra.
The Coochie Chakra?
And you see the deeper energy.
Wait,
we each
you're
have
opening
9 chakras.
And you open them up?
You open them.
Ew.
You open them.
That doesn't bring a good image.
Activities, right? You got your head chakra. Open that through the imagination. You got the throat chakra. You open that through speaking.
Deep throating.
And you've got the heart chakra, which you open through loving. And then you got the stomach chakra.
Which, if you're long enough, you can reach that one.
Which you get, yeah. You open that through
eating.
Posture.
And
then you have the Coochie Chakra.
Yes.
Which you open up with a fat, veiny, spiritual cock.
You're doing the alphabet with your tongue.
Yes.
Through,
stimulation. Clitoral stimulation.
Fisting. Straight to fisting is what I like to do. I like, on a first date, I say, hey, you want to go fist? And they are a bit shocked, but they giggle, and they go, all right, we'll do something. And then
I run up behind them, pull their hair, and run away.
Like
and
a
when
playground.
they turn around, when they turn around, I'm standing there giggling, and they're like, he is so in touch with his inner child.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to be a lot of fun.
I like to do the thing where you tap them on the opposite shoulder,
Yeah.
and then when they look, you just fucking flick them right in the nose.
What I like to
push
do
him down,
is
say,
I like to
"Ah."
walk up to a bar and say, hey, beer for me, and then what would you like? And then she goes, oh my God, a martini. And I'm like, okay, 2 beers, and then I walk away with both of them.
And she's got the tip.
Yeah, she'll get this one.
Thanks for the beers. You just go, what are you drinking? Oh, martini. Okay, go. She'll have a martini, and then she's getting me a beer.
Yeah, she's gonna get me a beer. Yeah. Also, the best way to really get a woman is to wait until she's doing something, walk up behind her and explain to her why she's doing it wrong and how to do it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Women love when they know that you are smarter than them, more capable.
Like, oh, I was doing it wrong this whole time. But thank you, and also, you can see your dick outline there in your pants, and I'm digging it.
Yeah.
That's what they'll think.
I was like, oh my god, you're so right. You do change a tire by unscrewing them in a clockwise fashion. Come to my house, meet my parents, and fuck me in front of them. That's what they say to me all the time.
Parent.
I also, it's all about eye contact. That's all you need to do with picking up a woman. It's what you do. You can meet her on the street. You can be walking down. So many guys have so much untapped potential.
Mm-hmm.
So much untapped potential.
Okay.
There's so much untapped potential in your day-to-day. And it's like it's really depressing to see because like really what you got to do is you got to be confident.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be confident. You got to keep your chest chakra open. Okay? And what you do is while you're walking down the street, you have your shoulders poised and you just say, "Oh my god. Hey. Hi.
Hi.
My name is Noah. What's your name?"
I'm Jake.
Jake? That's a great name, Jake. I really like that name. Now, what are you doing in this part of town, Jake?
Oh, I work here.
Oh, you work here?
Yeah.
Dude, that's great. This seems like a pretty good job, Jake.
Yeah,
I'm glad I met you here. Yeah. Are you good? Can you tell me about your job, Jake?
I mean, it's just, it's just pizza, whatever.
It's just pizza? Oh, don't say it's just pizza. I'm sure you're a great pizza maker, Jake.
Who are you?
I'm Noah. We just met.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
well,
Jake.
Hey.
You're already forgetting about me. I haven't left yet.
Well, hey.
No, show me how you make this pizza. What do you do on this pizza? How are you making this pizza?
You've seen the movies.
I haven't seen a movie. I mean, like, what do you mean by movies? Are you talking like Italian, man? Are you Italian?
Yeah.
Are you Italian? Jake, I didn't know you were Italian.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It makes sense that you're making pizzas, Jake. And I'm good. It sounds like you're exactly where you're supposed to be.
This is how you pick up women?
No, they usually don't ask me that while I'm talking. That's all it is. I've got a YouTube channel explaining it.
How to GF.
How to GF. No, it's called Untapped Potential of the Coochie Chakra.
Alright, well, you can find that and more on Noah's Twitter.
Not on my Twitter. I will not say that on Twitter. That's for my YouTube channel exclusively. And my Google Plus.
I hate to be so bad. It's motivating me.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so that was the episode, first one.
I hope you liked it. That's kind of what this show's going to be, but with more of our friends in the future. Come back next week, and we'll have more for you. You want to plug your Twitter?
No.
No? We kind of do that in the next episode anyways.
Yeah.
Subscribe!
Like and subscribe, guys.
Ew.
Like and subscribe.
I don't want to say like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
You can email us. That's what I just added.
At cornnutdumpster777@gmail.com.
That's your actual email.
That's one of them.
I think that's probably good,
I'll
right?
put that one in the public.
Do you want to say anything else at the end of the episode?
No, I think this should be the whole reel. I think we should leave this in. Listen to this.